Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So today I'm so excited because I have finally got some products from a brand that I have seen so many people posting about. I have been following them on social media and I am so excited because the brand is called, I think it's pronounced, and I hate if I pronounce it wrong, it is called Florasis, and it is a Chinese makeup brand. And this is one of their gift boxes that will, if you purchase, and I'll kind of go over that, but this is one of their gift boxes, and this is absolutely stunning. I'll kind of go over what's inside, but it's absolutely stunning. But I have seen some other influencers post about this brand and watch their videos, and I was so excited because the brand actually contacted me and offered to send me some products, and I actually got to pick out what I received. And I had seen a lot of videos and a lot of people kind of covered the same palettes, so I picked something different that I hadn't seen really many other people. I think I only saw one person cover one of the quads that I picked. I picked 2 quads, and I wanted to do something a little different and cover some products that other people hadn't covered. But I am so impressed with this brand. First of all, the packaging is absolutely stunning, and I'm kind of been swatching and playing around with it a little bit, but I am so excited to kind of really dig into it today. So as I did mention, they did reach out to me and offered to send me some products, and they basically said, pick 2 palettes, pick, a couple lip products, and I got to pick a variety of things, and then they sent me some extra stuff. So we'll get into, first of all, I want to talk about the packaging of where it came, of how it was packaged, because it came from China, and it took I want to say 2 to 3 weeks to get to me. And I was concerned that it was going to be, something was going to be broken. It was packaged so well. They obviously knew that it was going to be going long distance. It was going to be traveling for several weeks, and it was packaged so well that as soon as I opened it, I realized probably nothing was broken, and nothing was. So I want to say that just in case you're worried about that, they packaged it so well. First off, this was in the box. So there was a box, this was in the box, but it is a gift bag. So I want to show this just because I think it's just so beautiful, and it's a gift bag. So if you were to purchase some items for a gift and you purchased a gift bag, it was folded nicely at the bottom of the box, but it was beautiful, and I thought it was really pretty. And this little box fits perfectly in it. So I'm not going to put it because it's kind of hard to get out, once it's in there, because it literally fits perfectly. But it's a really beautiful, if you were to purchase one of their gift sets, which I'll go over in a little bit, it is it fits perfectly. So it's a really nice gift, and I just think it's very luxe. In it also, it is the year of the rabbit. So there were these little envelopes for the year of the rabbit. There was also this little gift card as well. And these are extra with some of the gift sets. They have these, and these are like extra sets, which I thought was really nice as well. Okay, so I did already take the wrapping that came off of it, but there's 2 components. There's one at the bottom and there's one on the top. We'll start with the top first. So you lift it up here, and you have this nice mirror, and then you have, these were little, I think these are makeup remover wipes. Everything's in Chinese. So actually it does say, this one does have English, and it does say makeup remover wipes. I believe this was part of the free gift, one of the free gifts as well. So I have 3 of those as well. But you have this, you can use it for jewelry. You could use it for different things. It's actually removable as well. And then so is the mirror. So you can kind of pull this out. Let me see here. And you can pull this up, and the mirror actually comes out. Let's see. It's kind of hard to do this on camera, but you can pull this out right here. So it's really nice. It is a heavy box. So really nice. I love this. I will probably use this as a jewelry box. I love the color. It's absolutely stunning. It just feels very luxe. Now the bottom portion is, you pull this down, and then there's a little drawer. So you pull this out, and there's a little drawer. Now I've already kind of taken the products out of the boxes and everything, but you take it out and there's a little drawer as well. So really nice. I think it's just like, I'm going to use it as a jewelry box on my dresser. So I think it's just absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous, and I just love the color. It's absolutely beautiful. So before I get into the actual makeup, I want to go over and just show some of the free gifts, because if you get a gift set, which is really where you're going to get the most value, the makeup is reasonably priced, but it's luxury makeup. But if you get a gift set, there's definitely a, it's a little bit more economical. Plus they throw in a lot of free gifts. So they sent me some of the free gifts. Now, I don't know if these are available in any current gift sets, but I did want to show it because they're not cheesy. They're really nice. So the first one is this bracelet, and I'm sure it means something. And I don't know, but it is beautiful. It's just this beautiful, red. It's like some sort of jewel or stone, but really pretty. And then it came in this beautiful little case right here. So I think that is gorgeous. Really, I mean, I'm keeping this for myself, but if you were giving this as a gift, it's absolutely beautiful. And then there's also this makeup sponge, but I mean, look at how it's packaged. It's gorgeous. So you pull this up and you have the makeup sponge. Now I haven't used it because and it just fell. But I have so many makeup sponges right now that I'm using. I'm going to save this one. I will plan on using it, but I will be using this later on. But I mean, the packaging is just gorgeous. So it's not just a makeup sponge in, plastic. It's in a nice little pretty box. And just so you can see the makeup sponge, this is really pretty. It feels really nice. I mean, I'm not picky when it comes to makeup sponges, but this one feels really nice. I love the way it's shaped. It's definitely uniquely shaped, so you can use it. I will probably use it for some contour, and it's a different type of shape. So I really like this. Again, that was a free gift. And the other thing that they sent was this, they sent me brushes. I mean, really nice, and in a case. So it came like this, took this off, but really nice brushes. So again, I believe they're synthetic, so I don't think they're natural hair, but they're synthetic. But they are very, very soft. Really, really nice quality brushes. I have so many brushes right now. I am probably going to gift these to somebody because I have the brushes that I use, and I have so many brushes right now. So I don't know if I will actually use these, and I don't want them to go to waste because I think these are beautiful. Now, I also might use them for travel for myself because they come in this gorgeous travel case. But you've got like a powder brush, blush, bronzer, contour brush, 2 eyeshadow type brushes, and then this pencil. Now this one I absolutely love. This one I think is absolutely gorgeous. So really gorgeous brushes. And then obviously you have this case, and then it has a little paper in here which tells you which each brush is, except it's in Chinese. So I'm sure you could probably look it up somewhere in English, but I mean, it's pretty, they're brushes, but they're really good quality. So again, if you're looking at any of the sets with the brushes, know that they are, I mean, you really can't tell with brushes over via the camera, but they are really, really soft. They are really, really soft. And honestly, I think this pencil brush is probably my favorite because it's pretty stiff, but it's still got a little, I just think that's a really good brush. So again, the brushes are really good. The free gifts are, they're not something, they're nice. Okay, so the first product I'm going to show is this Ginseng lip care. And if you, I keep dropping everything. Okay, so it comes in this beautiful little box like that, but then this is it. So here it is. It is $15. So if you've ever used any other brands that have like a nighttime lip mask, this is what this is. And it's $15, but it also has this little spatula. And I used it a little bit ago while I was getting ready and putting on my foundation. I did put this on, and I meant to save it for camera, but then I just was like, I need to dig into it. So really, really nice. Now, I'm not really big in the spatula. You can kind of go in and use it with the spatula right here. But I tend to just go in with my fingers. I know that's probably not the best, but I put it on my lips before I went in, and I always just do some sort of, balm or lip cream or something while I'm getting ready. And this is stunning. Like, this is great. So this is going to go next to my bed. This is going to be my new lip mask. and it has like some sort of mint, like there's like some sort of, but very slight tingling, but there is a mint or something. Like Ginseng Care Lip Balm. Again, it's $15. A thick layer before sleep can soften and reduce lip wrinkles. A thin layer under your lipstick can moisturize your lips, enhance color, and avoid creases. So again, it can be a lip mask or something underneath your lipstick, and that is what I'm doing right now. And it is just very, very soothing. I like wearing, you know, lip balm and, you know, soothing my lips, especially right now during winter time. Right now, I live in South Florida, so it's not like it's cold, but we get cold, it goes hot, it goes back and forth, and that's when I usually get chapped lips, is when the weather changes, and it usually changes within the same day. So I just love the little spatula, even though it keeps falling. But again, it's tiny, it's teeny, but really nice, and it's only $15. Okay, so let's get into the eyeshadow, because I have two of them, and as I did state, they did let me pick what I wanted, and they told me I could pick two eyeshadow palettes. So I wanted to do something that other people hadn't covered, and most people, what I saw, were covering more of their bigger palettes, which are absolutely stunning, and I would have loved to have those as well, but I wanted to cover something that other people hadn't. So, but some of the other palettes that they had covered was the Floral Engraving Phoenix makeup palette, which was stunning. It comes in, I think, 2 or 3 shades. Then there was the Floral Engraving Beauty Goddess makeup palette, and they just came out with a new one, and the packaging and everything is absolutely stunning. So those are just gorgeous. But they also have a couple of quads, and that is what I did. So they have an Eastern Romance eyeshadow palette, and they have 2 editions. And what I did is I got the Pearl edition. So I got each in the Pearl edition. And the reason why I chose these, because these are also, they can be gifts. So the regular ones are $34, but the ones that are in this set, they are $56. And that is because they have a little set. So let me show you what they look like. So you're just gonna open it like this. And again, everything's in Chinese, but you'll have this little paper here, and this is the actual quad. So this is the eyeshadow quad, and then this, I believe, is, it's either a necklace or a bracelet. I can't remember which one it is, but you'll see it right here. Yes, I believe it's a necklace. So here you have it here. So really, really pretty. So it's a nice gift. Like, you're not just getting the eyeshadow quad, each of them, and they both have the same necklace, but they have this little pretty necklace right here, which I think is just stunning. Okay, so for the quads, there are 2 of them. So you have 2 here, but what I love is the packaging, just so pretty. I love just the white. Again, this is the Pearl edition. The other 2 that they have, which are, I forgot what edition they are, but they have more of an ornate packaging, so it's a little bit different, but the same shape, which I love. I like when I'm getting, so I like it so because it stacks easily and I can store it. So let's look at, and I don't even know which one this one is. So, okay, so this is going to be Mermaid in Moonlight. So you can see it here. Let me take, so they do have a little brush, and I'm not a big fan of eyeshadow palettes that have brushes, but this one is not too bad. I mean, it's tiny, but I could definitely use this one for on the lower lash line and use this to touch up. I'm not going to be doing a whole eye look with this little brush, but there's definitely some purpose with this, and I might even use this here, but I definitely think it's not, I've seen, you know, the one in, you know, there's some other palettes that we won't say names, but they're just not good. So this is Mermaid in Moonlight. So you have Lullaby, which is a light pink matte. Then you have Moonlight, which is a dazzling violet shimmer. Mist, which is a cool pink matte. And then Illusion, which is a violet matte. And I don't have anything like this. I just think it's stunning. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be going through both palettes because I actually have 2 blushes as well. So I'm going to be doing kind of a side-by-side look on each of these, but one's going to be cool and one's going to be somewhat warm, but I'm going to be doing this as well. So this is Mermaid in Moonlight. And then next up, same, I already took out the little packaging, the insert, which is Bride in Sunrise. So this is Prelude, which is a peachy beige satin. Sunrise, which is a coral pink matte. dazzling white, which is a shimmer, and then sparkly brown or copper brown, which is a glimmer. So very different because this one has only one matte, and then you've got a satin and a glimmer, and then a shimmer, and then this one has 3 mattes. So you definitely have some different looks with the 2 of these. So let's go ahead and dig into it and do a little bit of looks with each. Okay, so before we get into them, let's go ahead and do some swatches. So I'm gonna do a quick little look here before I ruin this beautiful palette. I almost don't even wanna dig into it, it's so pretty. So we're gonna go in with the first shade here, which is Lullaby, which is a light pink, so very, very light. Next is Moonlight, which is the dazzling violet. And then finally we have Illusion, which is a violet. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig into this. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. I don't know how close I want you all, but we're gonna do it. I am gonna go in with this lavender shade all over the lid because it is the darkest shade. And I think for this one, I'm gonna take a little bit different approach. So I am gonna go all over the lid with that eyeshadow. And we're gonna go for it and see how it comes out. So let's just go ahead and, again, I'm gonna be doing 2 different looks, 2 different eyes. I've done this before, and I'm just gonna, that's actually really nice. It's a really pretty lavender, and I'm not much so if you're like me and you don't really like color, but you want a little experiment with color, this is very subtle, but really pretty. That is really nice. So, and it goes on really nice. And honestly, I did not put eyeshadow primer on. I just kind of went over because I did my foundation before I started this video because I don't have foundation from them. They do have a foundation, but I don't have one. So I just kind of put a little bit of foundation on my lid, but that's it. I didn't put any eyeshadow primer on today. So that is really pretty. So I think that's enough, but that's gorgeous. Okay, so next I'm gonna take this shade right here, and I forgot the names, but I'm gonna take this shade. It's the, I guess, second to lightest shade, and I'm gonna pop that in the, ooh, okay, a little bit of fallout, but just to brighten it up on the lid, so there's some sort of dimension, but that is really pretty as well. So just kind of putting that on the lid, but it sits really well, and there was a little bit of fallout, but I did put a lot on my brush. It's so light that it's really not gonna make a difference. So, but that is, again, really pretty. Okay, and next I'm gonna go in with this glittery shade. I forgot the name. I'm gonna try with a brush, but I think I'm gonna have to go in with my finger, but we're gonna try with a brush first and see how it goes on. I'll probably have to go in with my finger, but actually, it's actually going on pretty nice. And just pat it on. And yeah, that's much better. So it gives a little bit of shine, but it's just, again, it's kind of subtle, but really, really pretty. Okay, and then finally, I'm gonna go in with this lightest shade right here, and I'm just gonna go in and plop it in the inner corner, just a little bit, and then on the brow bone, just to highlight. But it's really good and really easy to work with. I would say the glitter is the only one that, the matte's really nice. The glitter is a little chunky, a little bit of fallout, but once applied to the eye, it went really nicely. So far I'm impressed. And I am gonna take the little brush in here and then use that to kind of serve as a liner. And let's see if that works. This is pretty light for a liner on the lower lash line. I would normally do something darker, but I do like to, use eyeshadow for the lower lash line. But this brush does work for that, so I do like that. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with Rise in Sunrise, and let's go ahead and do the swatches. So the first one is going to be Prelude, which is a peachy beige satin. Next is a Sunrise, which is a coral pink matte. Next is Shine, which is a dazzling white shimmer. And then finally we have Hope, which is a sparkly copper brown glimmer. Oh, this is me all over it. Okay, so I zoomed in again, and I am gonna go in with Prelude, which is the peachy beige right here. And I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna do exactly what I did on the other side and just kind of go over all over the lid. And I'll tell you, that's the only matte in this quad. The mattes are really nice. So I'm curious to see their larger palettes because the mattes just go on so smooth. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with Hope, which is the sparkly, I guess, copper brown, but it's not a matte. So I'm gonna go in and just kind of go in on the outer corner and try and add a little bit of depth here. And not a lot, just a little bit on the outer corner. And again, it's not a deep brown, but it's going to add a little bit of depth, but just enough. Oh God, it's so pretty and it's so easy to work with. Next, I'm gonna go in with Shine, which is the sparkling white glimmer, shimmer, something. And let me get my mirror. And I'm just gonna pat that all over the lid. So actually, I'm gonna go in with my finger because I think with these, it's gonna be better with my finger. And I'm just gonna pat that, yeah. This one's more of a topper, so it's not glitter like the other one. It's definitely more of a topper shade, but really pretty. A lot more subtle, so you can kind of compare the two, but just stunning regardless. And then finally, I'm gonna go in with Prelude, which is like peachy beige, and I'm gonna go in, first of all, on the brow bone, just kind of touch it up there, and then a little bit in the inner corner right there. So again, both of these are very light, subtle, airy, almost, I guess almost like bridal, you could kind of say, but not something I normally gravitate towards because I tend to do more bold eyeshadow looks. But I really do like this because this is something a little bit out of my comfort zone, but with the quads and it being the way it's set up, it made it very easy for me to kind of do. Okay, and just like I did with the other palette, I went ahead and just kind of went in with the little brush and went in on the lower lash line with the darkest color. So of the two, I think they're both really pretty. Again, very subtle. I don't think you need both. I will say that. So I think it's just a matter of, do you like warm tones or do you want lavender? Now, I think for me, I will probably use this one more of the two. I think I like this one more. However, I don't have anything like this. Like this is a shade range that I don't have anything like. And this look is something that I'm not gonna create with anything that I have. So I'm kind of torn because this, I think you could probably create this. I still think it's really pretty, but I think you could probably create this with something that I have, though it is very subtle and it's very, like I said, I guess ethereal is the word I'm looking for. And it's not something I typically do. I tend to kind of go in with darker colors. So I think they're both really pretty. So if you're going to get one, I think it's a personal preference. You're not going to go wrong with either. But this is something, I just think this is something that you're just not going to find anywhere else. So I think I kind of leaning toward this one, though I think this one is probably more practical. So you know, you just kind of have to, depends on what's in your collection. So let's go ahead and look at some of the blushes. Okay, so their blushes come in a little package just like this, and they have a couple shades, and it is a cream to powder formula. It is called the Floral Dew Care Cream to Powder Blush. So here it is, and this is one of the shades, Autumnal Rose, which is a milky brown and a light brown matte. So you have that. And then the other shade I have is a little bit more pinky. Okay, you'll see here, this is Tipsy Rose. And this is number 10, that was 11. So Tipsy Rose is a plum mauve and a cherry pink glimmer. So kind of, you know, a little bit of difference between the two. So really interested to try them. I have not swatched them because the embossing is so pretty. So I was kind of wanting to get it on camera, but let's go ahead and do a little bit of swatches. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, it is really creamy. It really is creamy. And let's go ahead. So we're gonna go with the darker shade. And this is Tipsy Rose. So I believe that's the plum mauve, and let's go in with the lighter shade, which is the cherry pink glimmer, and we'll go in right next to it. So it's almost like a highlighter. And then let's try and mix the two together. And you can see I've already ruined it. There you go. But really, it really is creamy. Like it almost didn't look like a cream, but once you start touching it, and that shade is just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's go ahead and swatch. This is number 11, Autumnal Rose, and we're gonna go in with the Milky Brown, which is the darker color, I believe. Again, really, really creamy. It does feel like a cream, so we'll go in right next to it. So this is definitely cool. This is going to be warm. We'll go in with the lighter shade as well, and just right next to it. And then now we'll go ahead and mix the two together, and there you go. So wow, that is really, really pretty. So it is just, and it really is, I can't explain it how it feels like a cream, because I've heard that cream to powder formula, but this one really feels like a cream. Okay, so I have two of the same brush, so I don't, mix the two shades together, but we'll start with the Tipsy Rose, and we'll go in on this side because this is going to match this eyeshadow a little bit more, I think. And I'm just gonna go in with this brush here, and I'm just gonna swirl it together because I don't think there's a way to not get the shades together. And let's see, I'm just going to pat it on, and it's getting on the brush pretty well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that is really pretty. And I have to say, the only reason why I got this shade was because I had told them I wanted this shade because I love warm tones. I saw this one, I thought this was the one I wanted. And they accidentally sent me this one. And I told them, oh, it's fine, that's fine, I'll use this, but they felt bad, so they went ahead and sent me this one as well. That was the only reason why I kind of ended up with two blushes, and this blush is gorgeous. Ooh, that is really pretty. That is just so pretty. And I love the cream to powder formula. So that is the Tipsy Rose, and that is number 10. Okay, so let's go ahead and go in with Autumnal Rose. I got my other brush, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna kind of mix it together, and I'm gonna go in on this side as well. And so this is more of a nude, really pretty, kind of a nude blush, which I love. I just absolutely love, especially for every day. So you're definitely gonna get two different looks, and I think this blush goes really well with this eyeshadow, and the Autumnal Rose goes really well with the Bride and Sunrise. So, I mean, now this blush I think runs $23. Like this is I'm impressed. Like it's $23. Now it is kind of tiny, but I never hit pan on a blush, so I'm fine with that, but $23. They also have ones that they don't have the two tones, and I think those run $19. So same formula, but they don't have the two tones, which at the end of the day, you're gonna mix them together anyway. So if there's a like your shade, you're probably gonna get the same result. But I am really impressed with the blush. I am, of all the products so far, I think I like the blushes the most. Okay, so moving on, we have this powder. So this is the Flawless Jade Breathable Setting Powder in the shade 03 Mist. And it runs $36. So first of all, when you open it, instead of just, I was like, I can't open this. It's not opening. You twist it and then you open it. So now I haven't pulled off the mirror, but there is a mirror in here, but you have this beautiful puff here. And then you lift this up, and it is a loosed powder. So you lift this up. There is a little, I kept this in. I don't know if you're supposed to keep it in, but I did keep it in. But this powder is so finely milled. I cannot, it is like silk. It is so smooth. I'm just so excited to try this, and I want to keep this in. It is just so nice. Like you can see where I'm patting this on, I'm getting the powder on there, and it is just blurring this. Okay, I said the blush was my favorite. This powder is it. This powder, because when you're 46, powder can do one of two things. It can fill in those, the gaps, the pores, blur, or it can just make you look old. And this one does the first. So I am, and I never put powder on with a puff, but it came in it. I usually will go in with a brush, which you absolutely could do too. You could just do that. You can kind of see it. But oh my God, this, I wish there was, it is just so smooth. It is silk. So this, okay, this is my favorite product. This is my favorite product. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the lip products right now. So this is the box they come in. They come in pretty much the same box. So there's two products that they sent me. They're both considered liquid lipsticks, but for the most part, this one is a liquid lipstick and then this one is a gloss. So just kind of keep the white one is the gloss. So this one is called the Blooming Rouge Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. And then this one is called the Flawless Jade Shine Liquid Lipstick. So basically the shine is, it's a gloss. So you'll see here the doe fit and you can kind of see the swatch right here. And I'll let you know what shades they are in a second. So that's the liquid lipstick. And then you can kind of see here is the gloss. So yeah, it's a gloss. So that's why it's called the shine, because it's a gloss, but it's yeah. I don't know, but I'm anxious to try them. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the liquid lipstick first. And again, this is the Blooming Rouge Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade M306 Rosewood. So let's go ahead. And I did put a liner. So this is really nice. It is very comfortable. It's hard to explain, but it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. It is so lightweight. It doesn't even feel like a powder. It doesn't feel dry. It doesn't feel moist. It just feels like nothing. So, but really pretty shade. I was really happy with this shade. It's my, something that I like, but this is the gloss. So we're going to go over with the gloss, but this is the look with just the liquid lipstick. So again, really pretty. And I mean, it's not coming off at all. Like it's dry and it doesn't feel very dry. So really impressed with this formula. And then this is the liquid lipstick and this is the Shine liquid lipstick. So this is the lip gloss and it is G401 Soft Peach. And just gonna go over. So as you can see, this shade definitely complements this Rosewood shade. And again, really, really, really pretty. And now see that now I feel like I'm wearing something, but with that liquid lipstick, I can't even explain it. It doesn't even feel like I was wearing anything. So I really like that. I'm gonna have to try that one some more because that one is definitely interesting, but this is really pretty. It definitely added some shine and probably is going to make it a little bit more transferable because it is a gloss, but really pretty as well. So both of those are $29. And if you look at the packaging, it's stunning. I mean, it's really, really pretty. I think the Jade one is even prettier. I mean, the white one is pretty too, but I think this one is just so elegant. So these are $29 each. Totally think they're worth it. And let's go through all the prices. So the eyeshadow palettes, each with the set. So it's the little gift set with the quad and the necklace. Those are $54 each. And then you have the Floral Dew Care to Cream to Powder Blush. Each of those, I had the shades 10, which is Tipsy Rose, and 11, Autumnal Rose, and those are $23 each. Again, some of the blushes do run as low as $19. Totally worth it, great price. And then the powder. This is the Flawless Jade Breathable Setting Powder in the shade 03 Mist. $36. This is worth it. This is amazing. Like this is my favorite product. I really love everything, but this is by far my favorite product. And then the lipsticks that we talked about were $29 each, and the Ginseng lip balm was $15. I am going to post links, everything below. Some products are on Amazon. Now everything does get shipped from China, so it does take a couple weeks. You're not gonna get it Prime Day. It's not gonna be 2 days like Amazon Prime Day shipping. It's gonna take a little bit. It will tell you an estimated time date, but it is available on Amazon, and you can also buy on their website. They also have great gift sets and a lot of their gift gift sets are available on Amazon as well. That's probably where you're gonna get the most bang for your buck. One of the gift sets with this, with one of these palettes, it's called the Love at First Sight. So take a look at that one. I have all the products and it's $169 value, but it costs $119. Okay, so my battery ran out. So I was talking about there's a gift set for this set and it's $119, it's $169 value. As far as the products, I think they're fantastic. I really think they're great. Now, personally, the lip balm or the lip mask, I think this is great. I think this is a great gift because it seems very luxe and, you know, and it's only $15. So I think this is a really great gift. The blushes are fantastic. I've never seen a formula like that. I love cream blushes. I love powder blushes. This is literally a combination of both. And it looks like a powder because it's different, but I think they are stunning and I think I'm curious to see how they're going to last. The eyeshadows I'm impressed with them. The only thing with these quads is you're going to get a limited look with them. You're not going to get much diversity with them. I think these are great for gifts because this is a gift set. These are $54 with the quad and the pretty necklace and the little gift set. So I think these are probably better for a gift, or if you really like this look, I think it's really pretty, great for travel. But just know that you're not going to get a lot of diversity or, you know, a lot of looks with these quads, but they're really pretty. With that, because of the quality of these quads, I am very excited to try their other eyeshadows, especially their larger palettes. So many people had covered them and people that have a lot larger following than me. I wanted to cover something different, but this quality has me interested in those palettes as well. So these are excellent if you like the color story. I think the purple one is the Mermaid, Moonlight and Mermaid, whatever, is something that I've never seen before. Never seen before. I think it's beautiful, very, very subtle and just really pretty. Bright and Sunrise, I think, is probably more user-friendly, more wearable, but still really pretty, but probably a little bit more common. So I think I would lean towards the Mermaid one, the lavender one, just because it's a little bit more different, but I think they're both stunning. But I would say I don't think you need both. I would say you just pick one or the other. If you want warm tones, go with the Bright and Sunrise. If you want, you know, more lavender, then go with the Mermaid one. The blushes, again, are awesome. The lipsticks, fantastic. This liquid lipstick, I'm blown away. But by far, my favorite thing is this powder. This powder is amazing. I mean, and if you are in your 40s, just get it. Like, this is a powder that I think anybody can wear. It is absolutely stunning and it's just amazing. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. I will put links and everything below. And if there's a palette of theirs or any products that you are interested in, because I think I'm going to be picking up some more. Again, this video is not sponsored. They sent me everything, but I'm really interested in purchasing some more things. So if there's anything that you are interested in seeing, post what you're interested in seeing below, and maybe that will entice me to purchase. So with that, bye everyone.